I just had to take the straightener off. And while I was taking the straightener off, I did move my mouse around so I could keep the computer up on the TV and the computer up, period. And I'm at 40% of it being uploaded. So, and once it's done uploading, I just have to do my thumbnail. Once I get the thumbnail done, then it's just waiting for YouTube to, whenever I schedule it to be put up, then it'll be put up on YouTube. So, still going to take a little bit. Okay. I haven't worked with green for a while, so this might take me a minute. I found it. So I do have 3 colors that have extra than what was able to fit into my drill storage for the canvas. So once I start getting low on some of the colors, then I will go ahead. Those 3 colors, I did have 4, but I was able to actually get one of them put in there already. So once I get to one of the other ends getting low, then I will open it and put it into my container, and we'll just keep going until the canvas is done. And then whatever I have left, like I said, I'll dekit, put into what I have, and we'll go from there. And I know that some of these colors that I have on here, I do need for my Heaven and Earth design. So I will be counting the squares whenever I get done for my Heaven and Earth designs, where I can say how many I have left of each color and how many I have already. So, and maybe one of these days I will print out the spreadsheet and show all of y'all on YouTube what my spreadsheet looks like. And then my sister, she was nice enough to print off my DMC colors and the symbols for my Heaven and Earth design. She printed 2 sets just in case I had any issues with the first set or any of the stickers. But she printed it off on sticker paper. So whenever it gets closer to when I'm going to be getting started on it, I have the stickers with the labels and the numbers, the DMC number and symbol. So I'll just put it on the tops of the drill containers that I have, and we'll go from there. And hopefully I'm able to get that going soon, because I really want to get started on it. Excuse me. Colorado has been very, weather-wise, been very weird this year. It's supposed to be really warm today, but then this morning, whenever me and my husband were up, it was like ice is going to form. And we looked at each other and we were like, huh? So the weather here has been very weird, and I know in other states and cities in the U.S. and even all around the world. The weather's been weird this year. Like we got here in Colorado, we got a pretty good amount of snow early on in winter, and then we really haven't gotten, at least where we're at, we haven't gotten much snow since. And then they're saying in January we're going to have a pretty good amount of snow again. And typically we get a pretty good amount of snow in December, but we didn't get that this year. We really didn't get much snow in December, to be honest. Like, the major snow was, I think, at the end of November, or middle of November, or it was sometime in November. It was not December. So that's fun. I think it was before Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken. But now you're able to see some greens and some browns coming in now. But see how well these colors just go together. I think this is one of the most beautiful paintings that I have ever seen with all the color combinations. Randl Spangler, he does a very good job of getting multiple colors going together. Now I do have another one. It's not a Randl Spangler, but it was a Black Friday canvas. I was so happy to get it. It's very, very colorful. And that is going to be one that I will be doing on camera. I just want to get this one done and then kit up the one that's for my dad. Because he's pretty sick right now, so I just want to let him be able to see what that one looks like. And then I will probably start doing some of my Black Friday canvases. So my mystery box that I got on Christmas, FedEx has the information for it. It has not fully been shipped. FedEx does not actually have the package, but I will be getting it soon. Whoops, I'm so sorry. I will be getting it soon, so it will be unboxed on camera. So whatever you hear on camera is a genuine surprise that you will be hearing. You'll be able to hear if I liked my box, if I didn't like my box, if there was a picture in it that just didn't call to me. And I will ask my husband if he would like to have it and do it instead of me, because he also diamond paints on his free time. He doesn't have as much as me because, like I said, he works full time. Actually, he works anywhere between 50 and 60 hours a week. And he wakes up at 2:15 to get coffee going, get the dogs walked before he gets breakfast going, goes and gets lunch going. Then once all that's done, he takes a shower and then he heads over to work. And he typically leaves between 4:30 and 4:45, somewhere around there. And that's in the morning. And he typically doesn't come home until about 4:45, between 4:45 and 5:30 p.m. So he's gone for quite a while. And that's why by about 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., it's time for everything to start winding down. And if I was still up and about, the puppy wouldn't wind down and get ready to go to sleep. So everything has to wind down. So the puppy winds down so my husband can go to sleep. So we're still on T, and I just looked at my upload. We're at 41% to being able to get this upload up. I can't wait until I can see it say 50%, because at that point I'm halfway to getting it up. And then I can get this one started. I don't think this one's going to take as long. I didn't think this one that I'm trying to upload is going to take as long either. I thought it was going to be up yesterday, and I thought it wasn't going to take anywhere near this amount of time to get it up and running. But it's taking a long time to actually get it uploaded to YouTube. Okay. Now, I've never actually seen how long this battery lasts. I'm at 2 bars of 3, so we will see how long I'm able to get on one battery. And that will start dictating on how long I do my videos. Because this one only has one battery, and it takes 3 to 4 hours to charge the battery. So if I'm not able to get a full video going in that day, I might not be able to do it. It might be a 2-parter. So it might be a, here's 1 part, and here's 2 parts. Doing the next day. It all just depends on. If I don't have a whole lot done or left to go, I might just go for charging my battery for like 2 hours and seeing if I can go ahead and get the rest of the video going. So I could go ahead and just get it all done and over with, so I can go ahead and start the uploading process, so I can get that video up on YouTube. It all just depends on how much I have left. Like right now, if it was to die, I would probably do it a 2-parter. because I still have over half of the canvas or the section left to do. So it'd probably be me just long enough to come on and say goodbye and I'll see you tomorrow. If it were to have died right now. But we are still going strong on the battery, so we're all good right now. And you might be able to hear me say woohoo whenever I am able to get this download to the 50% mark. If I'm on camera still, whenever it gets there. Right now we are at 41%, so it's getting there. Yeah, I'm going to take that plastic off and just do cover sheets for the rest of the canvas. Because that plastic, I moved it over, but it keeps coming back. Okay, let's see. I moved it over a lot more, so let's see if it doesn't make that noise now. So does this sound better for you? I don't have the plastic crinkling while I'm placing drills. And if this video is blurry, I will still upload it. It's just going to show that I am trying to figure out how to get this to work properly, where you can see when I'm placing and everything like that, and still trying to get a video up. So if it is blurry, please just watch it, but just hold out on not coming back, because like I said, I'm trying to get it where it's done right. And a lot of times you do have to do trial and errors. I can't tell from this area on whether or not it's blurry or if you're able to really fully see everything. I moved the camera just a little bit up because I think I missed this one, that color, so I need to get that color done, and then most of the bottom has been done, so there's not going to be much left on the bottom to do. So I'll make sure I don't have any more. Nope. Okay. We're at 42% now, getting it uploaded. Once I don't have anything, it doesn't take long. It's just my computer doesn't like to be not touched for very long, like nothing moved on it for it to keep the screen up. It times out very, very quickly. So somebody has to be with the mouse, moving the mouse around to keep the screen up so you know where it's at. And I don't know if it times out, if it continues to upload, or the upload stops because it doesn't have enough power going to it. So I just keep it up. And I have the mouse next to me, so it has a roller for the up and down of the screen. So I just, every once in a while, I'll go over there and just move it up and down, and it shows movement on the computer, so it doesn't time out. So right now I'm getting a leg or a foot of the dragon, and I will be getting some of his belly done today. So with tomorrow's video, once I get done with that section tomorrow, I'll be at about the halfway point. So I'm happy about that. It's okay, buddy. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. I'm from Mary's Crazy Creations. We are going to do another square today. I changed up where my camera is, so please let me know in comments on whether or not you can see this better. Don't know. I can see it on my little viewfinder, but I don't know how well it's coming across to everybody else. I am still trying to upload yesterday's video, and this is the next day. So today is December 29th of 2024, and it's having a really hard time updating. I did change my glue, well, I moved my glue dot around a little bit, and I had to add another glue dot. So you will be hearing more popping from the glue dot actually being put on. And I changed where my canvas, the direction of my canvas also. So you might hear a little bit of crinkling from the plastic, me touching the plastic. I don't think you're able to, oh yeah, you can, okay. From what I can see, you are able to see the bottom of where I'm working. I decided to do a smaller section because, like I said, it was getting a little bit hard for me to actually get everything uploaded. So I'm going to try and see if by doing a smaller section I am able to get it uploaded a little bit quicker, because I'm just trying here. I'm trying everything I can think of to get it to be just a little bit quicker. So I am actually questioning if my next move is going to be taking all the plastic off and just putting cover paper over the whole canvas, because that's going to get annoying after a while. So that's probably what I'm going to do once I actually stop this section, is just go over there and cover paper the entire canvas. And my next canvas that I'm going to do after kitting this one down, I will show you on camera what it looks like, and then off camera on my kitting up, once I shut the camera off, I will do cover paper on the whole thing, so where you don't have to hear this plastic rattling, because I know for some people it does get annoying. So my next canvas, I'll just cover paper the whole thing where nobody has to worry about it. So yeah, how was your day yesterday? Like I said, I'm still trying to get my video uploaded from yesterday. I have been working on it since 5 o'clock yesterday, and I just got it to 38%. So if I pause, it's just because I'm trying to move the mouse around, because I have nothing else on my computer, and I have it connected to my TV, so it will time out if I have nothing else on. And so I'm just trying to keep it up so where screen doesn't time out, so where I can keep the download going. It just seems like it's working faster if I don't have anything else on other than the upload to YouTube. So, and I would love to get everybody's input that watches this on which camera angle worked better for them. If yesterday's, because I have this one, probably it's a little bit higher, like probably a 1/4 of an inch higher than my pen, with it being on the canvas. So it's like really up close to the canvas. So I'd like to know if you liked it better yesterday. And I did turn on the overhead light today that I have, so I would love to know if the lighting is better this way, or if it was better yesterday without the light on. I am just trying to get this pinpointed on how it's really supposed to be. Like I said, I've never done any videos before, ever in my life. And I was telling you yesterday that I am 39 years old, so this is all brand new to me. So it's a big trial and error. So it's going to be fun to see what everybody says on whether or not it looks okay today, if I need to change something, if I don't need the overhead light on. Just trying to get everything in frame where you can see it. And once I get used to it, I'll start showing you a lot more of what colors I'm working on, because the color I was working on right there, it's not wanting to focus. It's 3756. That's what color I was working on there. So this one is 155 that I'm working on right now, which is 4. So last night we took our dogs on a walk. We have a PetSmart and a Michael's not very far from us. It is walking distance. So we took both the dogs together over to Michael's and then to PetSmart. Everybody over there at the Michael's, they love Bella and Buddy. So we try to bring them over at least every 2 weeks or so on a walk. And that's whenever I was trying to get this video uploaded, was while we were gone on our walk. But it didn't work. I need to see about getting a better internet provider if I can. So it doesn't take as long to upload, because I'm trying to just get videos out the same day that I actually do them, because right now you're going to hear me say that yesterday was the 28th, but the video is not going to go up until the 29th. So I'm just trying to get it where I can get it all done the right way, so I can get them up every day on the day that I say it is, instead of it being saying that it's the 28th and it doesn't go up until the 29th, because there might be something important that I am telling you on a video that's for that day, and then I don't get that, what I had in mind, done, because I wasn't able to get the video up in enough time. So I just got to see if I can figure something out. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that I myself didn't know actually happened. So just trying to get used to all the behind the scenes stuff that I didn't know goes on when starting a YouTube channel. I didn't talk to anybody about how to start a YouTube channel, what all you really needed for a YouTube channel. I just was like, okay, you know what? I have a love for diamond painting. I would go into Michael's all the time, and they were like, well, with what you have, because I'd bring in what I would have done, and they're like, why don't you just start a YouTube channel? That way you can show other people what to do. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I started a YouTube channel without knowing what it really takes, and the amount of time, and what kind of internet service you've got to have, and all that stuff. So it's just getting the right stuff ready to be able to do it in the right way. It shouldn't take me long to be able to get everything the right way and be able to make it work. Oh, there's 2 that are stuck together. Need to get them off. There we go. So yeah, it's a trial and error, but everything in life is trial and error. So you just gotta roll with it and make the best out of what you can do. And figure out the stuff that you don't know how to do as you go. That's all you can do. My favorite saying in Forrest Gump, and if you don't know anything about Forrest Gump, it's a really good movie. It's life. My mama always said life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And you really don't. You have no idea what life is going to throw at you, and you have no idea what's around the corner. You just have to roll with whatever comes your way. That's all you can do. And then if something doesn't go your way, yes, you can vent about it. And after you vent about it, then just let it roll off your shoulders like it never happened. Is that end screen? I can't see. I don't think that is. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's barely in screen. Maybe this way of having this camera is not the best way to have my camera right now. I just gotta figure it out. I only have a certain way that I can actually place this, because it's a tabletop tripod that I got, so it connects to a table, and then it only has a certain way that it can be moved around, and so I just gotta work with it a little bit. My goal for after I finish this today is to grab my spare storage and try and get through some more of my spare storage. My spare drills, I mean. Try and get through some more of those, so we're hopefully next week I'll be able to show everybody trying to find a color. Show everybody what my spare drill storage looks like. So maybe the way I have mine might help somebody with how to do theirs. So, but yeah, once I get done with this video, because it is right now not even 11 a.m. So it shouldn't take me very long to get this video done. The only thing that's probably going to take long is getting it uploaded. But this one might actually go faster. So I might actually be able to get 2 out today, but it might be that I schedule it for tomorrow. That way I can work on getting tomorrow's done. Well, yeah, tomorrow's done tomorrow, but I have one going up before. So I don't know. I just gotta figure it out. So I was asking what everybody was planning on doing on New Year's. I'm probably just going to be filming a video. If I still have more that I need to do on my spare storage, then I will go ahead and get some more of my spare storage done. until I get that done after every video. I have not been working on my mystery kit that I have. I do need to start getting on that once I get spare storage done, so I can get that one done, and I can cut that one down and get another one up. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to be working on. I just want to get videos going so where it'll start getting easier on me as we go, and I can start understanding really what the ins and outs of YouTube is. And then I'll probably get started on doing some more of my mystery kits where I can get that done. So I can kit up another one. Because I love having multiples on the go. It's just trying to find time between dogs, husband, cooking, getting housework stuff done. And then my husband, he wakes up at 2:15 in the morning. So around 8 o'clock at night, 8 p.m., that's when everything stops here. So whatever I can get done between whatever time I wake up and 8 o'clock at night, that's what I'm able to get done. And sometimes it's not a lot, and sometimes I really and truly surprise myself because I'm able to get a lot done. So it all just depends on how fast and how productive I am in the day, on how much I'm able to get done, and also how well the puppy is. If the puppy is not doing very good that day, then I don't get a lot done. Tomorrow she's going to go to the groomer. So she's not been okay with being shaved, but groomer is going to try and possibly shave her tomorrow, which I'll be happy if she is able to get her shaved because her fur is very long, very curly. She looks good even if she does get a brushing though. She looks really good. I love her whenever she comes back from the groomer because of how well she looks. It doesn't last long, but she looks good for the time being. But yeah, I can't wait until she goes to go get her grooming on and looking all pretty and beautiful. She looks very beautiful when she gets out of the groomers. She used to not even like going to the groomer, but now she loves it. The only thing is she does not like going into the kennel. Her groomer's like, yeah, I still have to push her into the... See, that's my bad. I hit the camera with my pen. Okay. Need to figure out camera placement because it's not going to work there. I didn't know if it was or if it wasn't, so I just needed to try. Or I can go over there. Let me take my flat end off my pen and see if I can actually get it to work without that. It works a lot better. My husband accidentally dropped something out of the fridge, and Buddy, the basset, was like, "What was that?" And he was all looking around and trying to figure out what happened. Okay, yeah, this placement of this camera is not going to work. I got to figure out another placement for the camera. I keep hitting it with my pen, so it keeps shaking because I keep hitting the camera. So tomorrow might be a different placement of the camera. Probably this next week is going to be just another trial and error moment of trying to get the camera in the right angle so I don't have to continuously change positions of the camera for what works, because it just doesn't seem to want to work, like get enough of the, if I zoom it in, it doesn't want to get the full square in, but it's clearer. But if I have it zoomed out, you're not able to see the drill. What am I trying to think of? The symbol for the drills that I'm placing, and I know a lot of people like to see that. So I just gotta work with it and figure out exactly what the best placement is. And then whenever I start doing my heaven and earth design, I know people like to see the pattern on pattern keeper, or whichever app you're using to look at the pattern. So I've just got to work or play with where to put the camera. And the popping that you're hearing is just the glue dot. Because like I said, I put a fresh one in with my old one, because whenever I went to go move it around today, I realized that I did not actually have enough of my glue dot. Like, it had gone down, and I needed to top up my glue dot a little bit. So it's old with new, and then since I did add an entire glue dot, I had some spilling over of the glue dot. So what I did was I took a pair of scissors and I just cut off the excess, and this was of my old glue dot. The new glue dot is at the bottom. So it's like I have a new glue dot even though it's months old. So, and that's what I love about glue dot, is if you do get the outside, the whole outside actually seasoned and primed, where it's just going, and then you add to it, and then if you cut it in half, or even if you don't add to it, you could just go over there and just cut it in half and put the pieces back together and put it back into your pen. It's like you have a brand new glue dot in there, but it's an old one from months ago. Because this pen, the glue dot has been in here October, maybe September. It's been in for quite a while, and I haven't had to replace it. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has stopped me from placing. It's going very, very smooth. And the only reason I had to do anything was because I moved it around and found out I just didn't have enough in my tip. I never worked with a full metal tip before like this, so it's just trying to get used to how much goes in, because this takes about 3 glue dots, 2.5, because I use the mini glue dots, so it takes about 2.5. And other tips, it only takes like 1, if that. So it's just a very much deeper hole for the glue dot. So just trying to get used to the pen and the tip. So as you can see, I got down here done, I got up here done. So now I'm going this way, and then I'll go across. And then I just fill in what I have left after I get done. No, I didn't want to go off the tip. I might have to re-prime my glue dot here in a minute, because I'm about to be doing some ABs, and if it's like this, it's not going to work very well. It'll want to come off the canvas and not come out of the pen. So, but I think I do have another one that is primed where I can use it for the ABs. And I don't have very many. Well, I do. Okay, so my battery is starting to get low, so let me try and get 2 more colors done, and then I will put my phone, or my camera on the charger, and I'll come back in a little bit once I get these 2 colors done. It might only be able to be 1 color, because I don't want the camera to fully die before I actually put it on the charger, because it'll take a lot longer if I let the battery fully die. Why aren't you wanting to come off? There we go. Yes, I think I'm going to get this color done and then go ahead and stop, and I will be back once I get this color done, and I say that I will turn off the camera. I'll be back shortly. For y'all, it'll be a second for me. It'll probably be an hour to 2 hours before I come back, just so I can get enough of a charge on my battery, and then I'll go ahead and get whatever video I have on here off of here and get it started and saving to my computer. Sorry about that. I keep hitting it. I need to move it. I'm not going to move it today. It'll be moved tomorrow, though. It won't be where it's at. Because I need y'all to see it where it was. Even though I'm going to stop it, I just don't see it right. Moving it in the middle of a video just because I keep accidentally hitting my camera. So in the meantime of me getting the battery to charge and everything, I will be getting my spare storage or spare drills out. I will start on the process of going ahead and getting more of it organized. And then whenever the camera gets charged, even if it's a half of a charge, because I don't think that I'm going to need to have a full charge to do the rest. Then I'll come back and finish this square because, like I said, I'm almost done. And since I'm this close to being done, I'm not going to do it as a part 2. I will just go ahead and charge the battery. Plus, it's 11:37 right now, so we're still in the morning, and whenever I come back, it'll be the afternoon, but I'm still in the morning, so. And that'll give me enough time to start getting the spare storage. Like I said, spare drill storage. Started on organizing it and trying to get as much of it actually done as I can. So when this one gets done, it'll be a lot easier to decap. Because I'll have it all done, and if I don't have everything that I need for the color, then I'll have it where it's easily available to me, so I can actually make everything smooth and work, and I can put it into there. And then if it's something that I need for my Heaven and Earth design, then grab my Heaven and Earth design storage that I have and take one of my trays and start counting it out and what I have left, and that I will not do on camera. I will just say, okay, this color is for Heaven and Earth design. I will let you know if I was able to get a color done or if I still need some for a color. So that's how I'm going to do that. Because nobody needs to watch somebody count drills. Like I said, it might be in a couple of weeks that I print off my spreadsheets where I can show everybody on camera what my spreadsheet looks like for my Heaven and Earth design. Because maybe people are trying to figure out if they are going to do it with spare storage, spare drills, on how they're going to come up with how they're going to do it and all that kind of stuff. And maybe the way I do it might actually help somebody. So I will be printing that off here soon. And then whenever I get closer to doing it, then I will be printing off a sheet that has the amount of drills, like the amount of rows that I have for the entire canvas and everything. So whenever I get a row done, I will highlight it or color it in so everybody here on YouTube can see the progress on a sheet of paper. You will be seeing the progress on my canvas also, but a lot of people like to see it not just on the canvas, especially since I have multiple canvases. A lot of people would like to see it on a piece of paper, so I will be doing that also here whenever I get closer to actually doing my Heaven and Earth design. And I will probably do, because I'm going to be doing 6 days of doing a diamond art, doing one of my canvases, and then I will be doing a day of either showing you my storage or showing you unboxings or something like that. So I might do 2 days of Heaven and Earth design, and then 4 of another canvas on camera. Alright, well, whenever I get back, I will continue talking to you and finish the square. I'll be back soon. Bye. Hi everybody, I'm back. So it took a lot longer than I wanted it to. It is now 4:12 in the afternoon. But I am going to get this done. It is 4:12 in the afternoon on December 28th. So, same day. No, 29th, sorry. Same day. Just a lot of time passed. I was able to get all of my 600s that I have left. I was able to get all those put into my spare storage. And I pulled out a lot of my 700s. Well, I pulled out all the baggies and all of my ways of knowing what number it is. I just have a lot of extra baggies that I now need to pull out and get those close to being done. I'm probably going to either stop at 700. I might try and get 800 done too, the 800s, and then tomorrow it'll be 9s and start on the 3000s of getting those done. So, and like I said, as soon as I get done with it, I will show everybody what they look like. Now, from what it looks like now, I might not be able to use an entire one for my special drills. The reason behind it, I think I have more square drills than one container. Because I'm on the second part of my square container. And I'm not even halfway done with my storage, or what I have in my storage. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to use the second one for some more of my squares. And I have it where it's going to be different colors for like round, square, special. So I have an ink pad that has different colors, or I have an ink pads for different colors. And so I might just have to go ahead and just use the second one that I was going to use for rounds and put some more squares in, or use it as do half my special drill pack for the rest of the squares and have one specifically for my rounds. Now, I don't do as many round paintings as I do squares. I have more square canvases than I do round anyway. So I will just figure that out whenever I get closer into doing it all, because I still have a little ways away. And then one thing I am going to do is put it on its side and see really how much room I have, because it might be that I am able to get more room by doing that, where I can put more in it than what I think I am able to get it in there. So I will just work with it whenever I get done with this painting. I gotta cook dinner once I get done. As soon as I get done filming, I need to go ahead and start cooking dinner. My download is still not done, but I have it at 72% now. So, or my upload. So, I'm pretty sure my upload is going to be done here very soon. It's going up every like 15 minutes a percent. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. So it's still a lot of time is still needed to get this upload done. And then as soon as that one gets done, this one will start on getting uploaded. So I'm hoping that I can get it a little bit quicker, because as soon as that one gets done and it says everything is good, you don't need to worry about anything, then I'm going to go over there and schedule the time. And it will literally be 15 minutes after it says that it is done. So as soon as that gets done, then I'll get started on this one, on uploading it, as soon as that one gets posted. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to get uploaded. Now, one thing that I was thinking about while I was just sitting here, I am probably going to do my ABs after I'm done. Like, it'll be a fill-in, because my glue dot is still very sticky. My dogs are playing again. So if you hear the squeaky, it's a squeaky toy that the dogs have. And I am so sorry if you have dogs and they hear that and they look at the TV like, where's that coming from? We had a dog that did that. And he would try and jump up at the TV. And there's a couple of times that I thought he was actually going to hit the TV. So, I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm just going to just keep going and get this one done, this square done. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to do, because I was trying to figure it out also whenever I was not on camera. Tomorrow I'm going to fill in this, you can't see it fully, but I did a smaller section today than I did in the past 2 days, my first video and the second video. So I'm going to fill in tomorrow what will make it be an even amount going up. So every other day it's going to be just a fill-in section. And then once I get that done, then I'll be putting the release paper over the entire canvas. So until I get done with the section that I'm working on, I'm going to keep it like it is. So I will try and move the plastic over or position the canvas at a different location so where I can not worry about hitting the plastic. I'm sorry if you hear my dog barking again. So my husband took both of the dogs to a dog park, and they are starting to get hyper after being there for an hour about 6 hours ago. So now they're like, oh, okay, I'm alive again, let's play. So trying to bark to get attention to play. So that's all that is. And I keep looking back at the dog and, like, with my eyes saying, you need to be quiet. Mommy's trying to do her job. Be quiet. I don't think she listens to me very well, though. Not whenever I don't say anything to her. So I'm going to leave 2 for after I do the rest of the colors, and the one that I have and the 2 are going to be the last colors that I fill in, so I can get a little bit more use of the glue dot with other drills before I start trying to do ABs on it, and hope that it works, so I don't have to use a different pen. That's what my hope is, but I don't know. I might have to, because it might still be a little too sticky. So I will figure that out whenever I get to it. But yeah, I'm going to be making hamburger steak with a mushroom onion gravy. And we're going to be putting that over rice. So that's what we're going to be having for dinner. And I think we're probably going to have some cauliflower with that too, so a vegetable. So I have 2 pounds of ground beef sitting out, thawing. And as soon as I get done with this video, I will start putting it together. And once I get that put together, I'm going to start cooking. And then once I get done cooking, then it'll be starting on 700s, try and get 7 and 800s done. And then try and get 900, 3,000, and 3,300 done tomorrow. And then I would have 3,600 or 3,700, 3,800, any 6,000s. And then I have a Walmart bag also full of stuff that I need to put into there. And it's the reusable bags, so it's a pretty good amount. So, and then any ones that I either don't have a bag with the number that I can put inside, which I put that in with index cards cut in half or inside the bags. Unless they're the big bags, then I do an entire index card with the number on it. Or if I don't have the way of knowing what the number is on top without looking at the bag, and that's also an index card with numbers stamped. So the DMC number stamped on it. I still have to do that. There are several that do not have either the stamped index cards or bags with written index cards. So I will get all that done. Probably Wednesday will be when I show the containers, because I'm probably going to need to use all 3 of them with what I have. So Wednesday I will show you what they look like prior to being used, and then I'll show you what it looks like with my spares inside of it. And I'll tell you where I bought them, how much I bought them for. Now, they're going to be different prices for different people in different states or countries. I'm in Colorado, so it might be more expensive, it might be cheaper, depending on where you are. My mystery box from Christmas, it still has not moved. It is still, FedEx is waiting for them to get the package, which I'm hoping they'll get it tomorrow. And I can tell you how long it's going to be before I actually get my package. And hopefully it doesn't take a long time to get it, because I am excited to actually open it and show everybody on camera of what I got. One thing that it does say, as of right now on FedEx's website, is that it is 8 pounds. So I am excited to see what exactly is in that box, because I have been looking on Diamond Art Club's Facebook group, and a lot of them have already started receiving their boxes. And there's a lot of them that have so many different beautiful pictures. And so far I haven't seen one yet that has the same painting in it. So I don't know what mine is going to be. And like I said, ones that I don't like, or I don't feel I would be okay with doing, I will ask my husband if he would like to do it. And if he does, then it'll go into his stash. And right now, he actually has a pretty good stash. He has, I think, 40 paintings right now. And he has gotten one completed. He is working on getting a second one completed. It was actually one that I was doing that I just didn't really care for. So he took it over, and he was doing the mystery kit that he really didn't care for. So I took that one over. So at least they're getting done, and they're not going to be thrown away because we didn't like it and the other person is able to do it. So I have a lot of drills that are stuck together, so I'm gonna work on trying to get the rest of this done by getting some of these unstuck with my pen. Now I do have a grinder for my drills that I have not, well, I've unboxed one, but it was because it was from Amazon. So it was saying what my address was and everything like that. So I went ahead and I just took it out of the packaging. And so it's sitting very close to me. It's just, I don't want to pull it out until I actually show everybody what it is and start using it. So it's going to stay over there. So, and they're easy to get undone. I'm not really that worried about it. There's a little pop in it and it just releases from the other one. So, and I'm almost done with L's, so I'm not really too worried if one gets too stuck together. There are a few more that are stuck together that I can work on getting undone so where I can get the L's done. I keep hitting the camera again with my pen. I am so sorry, people. Like I said, the next time I do a video, I'm going to have the camera at a different place, and I'm going to move my canvas so I can get it better in frame and try and get it closer up than what I have. And I did look. It is a little blurry, but it's not too bad. I still think that people will be able to see it. So I'm not going to stop this video, cancel it, and not do it. It will still go out. I just hope people realize that I am trying to figure all this out with me being new to videoing and everything else. So, but yeah, how is your day today so far? I have just been here diamond painting, getting a video, keeping an eye on my upload to YouTube. Like I said, I started this last night at around, actually uploading it to YouTube around 6 p.m. It's about 6:30 p.m. and we are now at 5:35 and I'm only at 74%. So it's going to be over 24 hours for this one to get uploaded to YouTube. So I hope when I get this one done that it is a little bit of a shorter time to get it uploaded. But I won't know until I get started on it. But yeah, you can see I am actually almost done with the square that I have been doing. So I'm happy that I'm getting close to getting done. So I can go ahead and get all this put together and sliced and spiced and everything edited, and that way I can go over there and have it play in the background. And then as soon as it gets uploaded, this one gets uploaded to YouTube, then I'll start this one. That's what it looks like I'm probably going to be doing. As soon as one gets done, start the other one. Hang on one second, I had one extra drill that stayed in my tray that I need to put into the container before I start with the next color. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 colors remaining after I finish this one. So my husband still has 3 more days off of work. And he will be going back to work on Thursday. So he's helping me figure out how to edit. That drill did not want to go in there. So he's showing me how to edit the videos, how to get them up and going, so I can get started on it while he's at work. So it'll be video, immediate upload, or immediate editing, and then work on upload after that. I am looking for, here we go. This one I don't need to put in a tray, so I will put it in the lid. So whenever I say put it in the lid, I'm putting it in the lid. Okay, and then we have one, I'm trying to decide. No, I think I'm going to do 27, and then I'll go to the ABs. So I do, like I said earlier, I did look at the 3 pouches that I have left, and one is almost there, and then the other 2 are pretty close, but I don't want to do it until I actually empty out the entire container, because I think they were full to the top with the bags. And so if there's anything left over, I do not have any extra drill containers labeled for any extras. So I will just worry about that whenever I get the drill containers emptied and transferring them over. So I would love to hear any questions, comments, anything that you have about diamond painting, or anything about what I am talking about, or how your day has been. I'd love you to do that, because then I could start talking about what y'all are asking about. Instead of me just talking about my life or things that I see as interesting, and some other people might not see it as interesting as I do. But as you see, Glue Dot is working perfectly fine right now with the ABs, so I was right about needing to go on just a little bit longer and then come back and do the ABs after. Some people like doing ABs first. It doesn't matter to me on if I do them first or if I do them last. I prefer to do them last as my final thing, because it's got more of a shine to it than the rest of the drills. So I do like doing ABs last for that reason. But I can do them at any point in time. Sorry, I had to mess with my mouse. My screen blacked out. Alright, everybody. This is another section done. Now, if you see me do that, it's just me putting the drills down that are starting to pop a little bit. I will go over it with a roller soon. But it was very nice visiting with everybody and having do another section of Diamond Art. I will see y'all, I'm hoping tomorrow, but I will see you soon. Bye!